Teapot Cove Life. And listen, that was South Park coming heavy with that. They always bring it. And this is the Donald Trump episode that they were talking about. So I got a mashup here of people responding to that episode. And it's of all ranges. South Park's been around for 27 season or something like that. So listen, they're a big money maker. Regardless of whatever y'all want to say, there's no they didn't accidentally get all that money from the company. It's because they're worth it.
I hate to spoil y'all's fun, but Trump's gonna sue CBS, Paramount, and South Park, baby, and I hope he wins big. I hope he gets South Park canceled. I hope South Park gets ended. It's on like its 27th season. It should have ended 25 seasons ago. It should have been over when I was a kid. I mean, y'all don't let anything go in this country.
We can't. Are we agreeing with that? He should have ended 25 seasons ago.
Y'all still talking about OJ in this country. Y'all still talking about Epstein in this country. Y'all still watching The Simpsons in this country. Y'all need to let it go. Trump's coming for South Park, baby. He's coming for Trey and Matt. Trey and Matt, you better look out, baby. He's coming for that money. He gonna take that money. Y'all gonna be in a homeless shelter because he's kicking you off the streets. Y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to live and nothing to eat. I promise you, baby, Trump's gonna win this one big. Y'all need to let stuff go. Y'all been talking about Trump's wiener for way too long. Time to let it go, people.
Let me know down in the comments how you feel about him.
I'm one of the HR members from South Park, and I'm here to respond to the White House. We're sorry. Our accidental insults to the President of the United States was a tragedy that should have never happened. And to everyone who was affected by this, we just want to say, we're sorry. We're sorry. We are deeply sorry. See, here at South Park, our main priority is to make sure that the White House is happy. We're sorry. We're so sorry. South Park has taken full responsibility for Trump's hissy fit over the whole ordeal, and in doing so, we will now change our name from South Park to Trump Park. We're sorry. Here at TP, we would like to say we're sorry. We're very sorry. We're sorry.
Oh, we're so sorry.
We are terribly sorry that you feel the need to throw a temper tantrum about this.
Tell you what, the internet is not letting up, and that is exactly how they did apologize. They just said, hey, I'm sorry. And that was it. They kept it moving. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this South Park episode. Is it triggering you? Do you care? I mean, it's comedy. Some people can't take a joke. Let me know how you feel.
I have been a fan of South Park, and I've been watching South Park since its inception. And with their season premiere airing last night, they're doing what they do best. The only issue is they're making fun of political leaders that are more sensitive than ever. They are known for ruthlessly attacking big figures. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. No community is safe. No celebrity is safe. No president is safe. The way they sent Trump spiraling is hilarious. We live in America where we should have freedom of speech, but somehow that doesn't count when you're talking about Trump. Everyone else is allowed to be on the chopping block except for him for some reason. We need to protect South Park at all costs.
Hey, South Park, they come for everybody. They don't discriminate. The only person they never really went after was Biden. I'm not even sure why, but let me know down in the comments how you feel about that. That's some good shit.
So I'm just reading more and more about this, right.
Okay.
How is Trump going to sit there and get heated over the fact that they're pretty much saying that you sold your fucking soul to the devil and that you're pretty much like Satan's right hand man? You see what I'm saying there, right? Why does that get you heated? It's like that's the real point. Like, no, like we're talking about it, right? But we're not really talking about like, why is he getting heated? Like, why is he getting so mad about an episode that you pretty much sold your soul to the devil? You see what I'm saying?
Now, for a joke to really hit, it has to be some truth to it. For a joke to really land, it can't be totally made up. There have to be something there where everybody can say, "Oh, that's a real thing, homie."
What I'm saying, like, why are you getting mad about that? Okay, that's just a question, right? If y'all want to use conspiracy theories, y'all can deal with that too. Like that Y'all can deal with that. That's your guys' topic right there. Y'all can drop comments, whatever about that, right? Okay. But to drop just the White House to be able to drop just a quote like that, saying it has not been relevant for 20 years. Dude, like, South Park was the start for, like, the adult, like, what we call it, animations. They were, like, the start of everything. You see what I'm saying? With The Simpsons. So, how are you going to say they're not relevant?
They actually wasn't the start. They came a lot later. The Simpsons was, what, 87, I think it was, on Fox. South Park came much later. Sad to say, but no, it's Simpsons are like 30, 40 seasons or something like that. Yeah, I just double checked. There's 36 seasons of the Simpsons. This is season 27 of South Park. So we talking, what, 10 years almost behind? Something like that. Don't kill me on the math. Let me know that in the comments if I messed that up. But yeah, they've been out for a long time.
But they just signed a $1.5 billion deal. Then they get it for 5 years. 5 years, 50 plus episodes. But they're not relevant. Can someone explain that? Because I just want to know why. Why are you so heated about that? You feel me? Like, why? Like, why are it... doesn't that just, like, open your guys' mind? Like, even South Park's trying to tell us now that some shit is, like, secret out there. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sorry to say this to you guys that just watch and want to watch my video, but I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying that. Shows have been trying to tell you that shit's about to go down. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then Trump gets butthurt about that episode. And it just has to be that episode you're so hurt about. You see, that's what it really blows my mind. Like, it blows my mind because it's like, why? Why? Cuz, why?
I said there's a little truth in every joke to get it to land. Now, a lot of people spin the narrative on South Park like they're just a little crappy show, but they got a lot of money. They got over $1 billion. Now, you don't accidentally get $1 billion contract. That's not something that happened by accident. They bring in a lot of money. Just think about if a company's going to give them, was it 1.5 billion, 2 million, whatever. It's part of a $5 billion deal. If a company's going to give them that much money, think about what the company is bringing in order to give them that much money. These companies know the statistics. They know the stats. They know what numbers they're pushing. So they didn't accidentally get 1 point whatever bill. They earned that. And everything they're doing now, they've been doing for 27 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just that because all of a sudden it's the Lord and Savior. What are y'all calling him now? The pink guy? Orange guy?
Now I want to say one thing to the denizens of the underworld and Earth. I want you to listen to me. I'm gonna say this again.
Okay.
I did not sleep with that man, Donald J. Trump. I never told anyone to lie, not a single demon or damned soul. These allegations are false. And I need to get back to the work of running hell for the eternally damned. Thank you. Now, was he in my bed? Yes. Did he call me Big Red Daddy and ask if I could help him win Michigan? Also yes. But sleeping with someone implies consent, and I assure you, I was as surprised as anyone when he conjured himself into my boudoir, like a Cheeto-colored poltergeist. There were candles, there was Enya playing softly in the background, and I just summoned a bottle of Pinot Grigio. I thought it was gonna be a normal Tuesday night of fire and brimstone, but instead, it became a living hell, and not the good kind. Let me be clear, there was no summoning, no contract, no pact sealing blood. No, he tried, repeatedly. To seal it in something else, I declined. Vehemently. What happened that night was not demonic, it was deeply pathetic. And it left a mark, not a sexy hickey mark, an emotional scar upon my immortal soul. Even the demons watching it from the closet asked for trauma counseling. Beelzebub won't make eye contact with me anymore, and he used to eat babies. And let's stop pretending that this is about me. This whole charade started the second the Epstein files dropped, and Trump's name lit up like a hemorrhoid flare on a thermal camera. So what does he do? Flees the country, hides in Scotland, cheats at golf like it's the Special Olympics of moral failure, and starts whispering rumors that I seduced him? He said he didn't have the privilege of going to the island. Please, the island came to him. That's the kind of narcissist we're dealing with. You know what his idea of a party was?
What?
A calendar girl night. Just him and Epstein. No one else invited. Like a prom for predators. He showed up in nipple pasties and a magathong made of beef jerky, sat on my velvet throne, and demanded I bear witness to greatness. Then he fell asleep, moaning art of the deal in his sleep, over and over, for hours. This isn't about sin, it's about spin. He's using my name as a smoke bomb while the stench of his past starts leaking through the golf pants. So again, I repeat, I did not sleep with that man. If I'm lying, may I end up in a hot tub with Chuck Schumer, 3 scented candles, and a saxophone solo. Thank you, and may you all burn in peace.
God damn. It's pretty sad when the devil is coming out and saying, I do not want to be associated with you. I know it's all a skit and everything, but that's how bad he is. He's so bad that the devil don't want to be in bed with him. The devil is basically saying, I need counseling from being around him. I got diddied by him. I'm not gonna call his name. Because I ain't ready for that smoke. I ain't ready for that smoke. But y'all can let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about that whole red guy, orange guy situation. Because the red guy is saying, listen, I had no relations with that man. Man, everybody's heated.
As a member of the Satanic Temple, South Park really pissed me off putting.
So I am not a member of the Satanic.
Something like what?
Let's start that again. I am not a member of the Satanic Temple. I am also not a member of Luciferianism. Those are 2 different religions. Now, sir, I like you. I really do. But why are you pissed at South Park for putting him in bed with Trump? Why? Why would you be upset with that? Because of the fact that they glorified Satan's morals by not wanting to deal with him. I think you missed the point.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same reason why they put him in with Saddam Hussein. It was to make it seem like the devil, Satan, was the sane one in that relationship. They're doing the same thing here. There is nothing. It's not a diss to Satan. It's not. And for those of you that want to come after anybody from the Satanic Temple, and go on about how go fuck yourself. You can't have Antichrist without Christ. Satanism is a Christian religion. I am pagan. I've been pagan the majority of my life. I went Christian for a while, went to seminary, and when I found out a few things, I fucking left. Why? Because I have more morals and sanity than that. So, no, this was not a diss on the Satanic Temple. It was not a diss on Satan. This was actually showing that Satan had more morals than Trump.
And that's why I showed you that clip before this clip, because you clearly see that they think Trump is a worse person. He's worse than Satan. And Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want, is supposed to be the worst of the worst that God created. And there's no one worse, right? Because he got thrown out and into the hells. And he is claiming he's not in bed with Trump. But y'all need to let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about this mashup, about the South Park creators. Let me know if you want me to make a part 2. But South Park has been doing this for years. They go all in on anyone. They don't care. And they'll let it fly because, you know what, at the end of the day, man, you got to be able to joke around, have a good time. Everything ain't always got to be super serious. You know, it's cool when certain people make fun of other people, but when it's flipped around to them, they get upset a lot of times. And it's funny because I think everyone's been thinking it. But let me know how y'all feel about the mashup series. I'll be back soon, guys. See y'all on the next one.